I moved from my hometown and never really, thought about raising my children in my hometown and my husband's hometown. We wanted just to say, you know what, we're bringing our kids, we're moving to an area where there's not a lot of natives and there's more opportunity. That's why simulation was something, I think, for me and my husband, is we wanted to assimilate. And my kids, went to predominantly, white schools where there was mostly, they stood out as being native and people of color.
Whenever I would go out into the world, I was the only one, meaning the only Native person. So there are some things that kind of come along with that, some processes, some thoughts that come that are inside when, you enter certain spaces. And then as a father, we can share some of those, similar experiences with our children because they've experienced those things too. But they've also experienced things that my wife and I haven't.
But I think during that time with what happened with George Floyd, I think we came together. I think it's sharing stories with our kids and going a little bit deeper that maybe we didn't talk about. And then finding out their stories and how it was to be a person of color, mainly in a white dominant school where they were the only ones. So they shared some stories with us that we did not know and how it affected them. My daughter, I mean, she's at 18 and I can see her really taking more effort to learn more of her culture. And because I think, like I said, that assimilation was something, we just walked into. And I think now she's like, wow, I love my dark skin. I love my beautiful, my olive complexion, my hair, and she's even participating more they've asked in her school to talk more about the culture and diversity. So I see people encouraging who are not of color, saying we want to hear more of it. And I hope that our future really consists of people coming together of many different colors and sitting down at the table and listening to stories and just listening, really just listening and not putting any judgment on a story.